Hey, Sean.
Hey, Mark. What's up?
Well, that's what I was gonna ask you. I mean, buddy, you skipped your math club meeting. You've eaten about half your dinner the last few nights, and you're quiet. What's going on?
Nothing. Nothing.
Okay, well, then why did I see some kid walking home from school wearing your jacket? Someone giving you a hard time in school?
Yeah. And I don't know what to do.
Chances are you've seen a movie, a TV show, or even a cartoon that had a bully in it.
Like Draco Malfoy in Harry Potter or Nelson Muntz, the ultimate professional bully.
Yeah, but a person who bullies in the real world isn't so funny. And the bad news is, there's a lot of them out there.
So, how do you protect yourself? Learn how to fight.
Oh, that's great, then you'll both be in trouble. Sometimes a bully doesn't beat up on you with a 1-2 punch. He can use words, put you down, try to turn people against you. And the thing is, sometimes all you have to do is just be standing in the wrong place at the wrong time to become a bully's next target.
There are ways to try to deal with the bully on your own, but it also helps to get your parents and other trusted adults involved. Adults are supposed to be helping us be safe. Part of their job is to stop bullying.
Let's take a look at how Sean handles things when he's being bullied by some kids in school. Think about how you would have handled the situation if it were happening to you.
I don't even know these guys, and it happened. They started calling me names like Short Ski, which isn't as bad as the others.
All right, fine, go away, be a loser. We don't care.
Between classes, with tons of people around. Or they chase me in the locker room and take my stuff. Nobody does anything to help. They say I'm not good enough to be in their space. They think they're so much better than me, and I'm such a loser.
Hey, you're not the loser, all right? They're the losers.
They're the most popular kids in school.
Well, that may be, Sean, but they're bullying people. I mean, they're the ones with the problem. They get their attention and their power by picking on others they don't deem worthy. I mean, what makes them think that they have the right to do that? Who says they're so much better, huh? They've only got friends that are scared of them. They don't have any real friends.
Neither will I when they're done. They took pictures of me in gym class without my shirt on, passed them around the school.
Nobody pays attention to that stuff.
Oh yeah? Well, the whole school is staying away from me. They pass me in the hall, look at me weird, and make some jerk comment to me or to each other. They're scared of these guys. I've got one friend left.
Marty?
Yeah, he saw them picking on me and tried to stop them. Then they started in on him too.
Oh, are we picking on your friends? Well, what are you gonna do about it? Tell your mommy? What wimps.
Come on, Sean. Let's get out of here. You don't need this.
I didn't want them to start in on Marty. It's getting bad, Mark. They take my money. They've started to push me around rougher and rougher. I don't know why they hate me so much. I just wish it would stop, or we would move. But everything I do seems to make it worse. I just wish I could disappear.
So how long has this been going on anyway?
All fall. They yell and laugh about me in front of everyone about how small I am for an 8th grader.
So does Marty sit on your head to stay that short?
Or did you just stop growing a birth?
And they do the same to anyone else who's nice to me. I thought I could handle it. I looked online and tried everything I could find to try.
Well, have you tried to ignore them? They might go away if they see that they can't get to you. I mean, what bullies want is a reaction anyway.
Hey, Short Ski!
What are you, deaf?
Come on, man, say something!
Get back over here.
I
I'm
go
not
grab
deaf.
your mommy!
That's what I thought too, but it didn't make them stop. Then I thought I'd make a big joke about it. I thought maybe if I acted as though the whole thing was funny, they'd go away.
Smile for the camera, Short Ski. Oh, whoa, he's so small, we have to zoom in.
I know I'm small. Should I stand on a box? But nothing seems to work. Just gets worse every day.
Look, you've tried some good ways to try and prevent more situations, but it's gone on way too long, and it's getting worse. You need to tell Mom and Dad, Sean, and they need to talk to the school. Schools are supposed to have rules about bullying. And if you're worried about them making things worse, well, then you need to let them know that, all right? And don't worry, pal. I'll be there when you talk to them.
Okay.
You know, the only thing you haven't done is tell them to stop.
Yeah, but Mark, I'm not confident like you. I get nervous. What will I say? I want you to stop bullying me?
That's good. That's a good start, Sean. And if you want help, we'll practice, all right? You've tried some good things that sometimes work.
And if they don't stop?
Then report them. Go to the school principal or tell the school policeman or the school gang prevention unit.
Doesn't that make me a snitch?
No, you're not supposed to keep someone's secret when they're hurting you. I mean, what's that about anyway? All right, look, you tried to get them to stop and they didn't. You gave them that chance. If they didn't listen, that's their problem. Hey, besides, chances are you're not the only one they're doing this to.
That's for sure.
All right, and if you want, we'll practice. Pretend I'm the bully. And we'll do it so many times until you're ready to rock and roll, all right? Then we're going to tell Mom and Dad. Deal?
Deal.
That night, Mark and Sean talked to their parents. And early the next morning, the parents called the school officials. So the next day...
You looking at me?
Well, yeah, you were this close as we passed.
Excuse you. You're not supposed to be in my space unless I tell you it's okay.
Leave me alone and quit harassing me.
Mr. Barton.
Sean's right. Now this has got to stop. We've got policies here at Long Middle School about bullying.
We were just teasing him. We didn't hit him or anything.
Yeah, well, your definition of teasing is the school's definition of bullying behavior. It won't be tolerated here. And we're not willing to wait around and see if your verbal abuse gets physical.
Snitch.
Hey, I said it stops right now. And we're gonna be checking with Sean often to confirm that no more of your bullying behavior is going on. Now you three, get to my office. Sean, go to class.
Dealing with a person who bullies is tough because you think that telling your parents or school officials might make things worse.
If you're being bullied, keep in mind that they're not supposed to be doing this. Schools are trying to stop bullying. It takes a lot of courage to tell, but you can talk to the school policeman or the anti-gang unit in your school if you have one, and make sure your parents talk to school officials.
But bullying can happen outside of school. There are some things you can do to help prevent bullying situations. Avoid isolated places and being alone. Stay out in public at break and lunchtime where there are plenty of other people. But on the other hand, the bullies who like an audience may strike in a crowd. They use the situation to threaten onlookers as well as the victim.
If you take the bus, sit close to the driver.
And if you walk or ride your bike to school, find a friend or two to travel with. Go in a group, the more the better. You're less likely to be a victim if you're with other people.
Other things that can work are, you can try ignoring the person who is harassing you.
Or pretend that the harassment doesn't bother you. Bullies like to see a reaction. If you don't show one, they might move on.
You could try humor. Sometimes a witty comeback disarms the person who bullies.
Or be direct and in a strong voice say, "This is not a game, and I want you to stop now."
But if the harassment has been going on a long time, and all you want to do is run away, protect yourself and talk to your parents and school officials, school police, school anti-gang unit, principal, or adults in charge of the activity if it's outside of school.
If you have a hard time talking to your parents about what's going on, you can talk to a trusted adult or relative and ask them to help explain the situation to your parents.
When you do talk to your parents, let them help you make a list of possible solutions. That way you can choose the option you think will work best for you.
If you decide to confront the bully, practice what you're going to say, either in front of a mirror with a friend, or with parents, or an adult you trust.
And if you see someone else getting bullied, it is your responsibility to do something.
What you do depends on you and on the situation. You might go stand beside that person so he or she won't be alone. You might tell the person bullying to stop.
You may go get help from an adult, especially if the bullying is getting physical, or later tell someone about it. You can do this in confidence if you're afraid the bullies are going to come after you, but don't stay silent. Silence allows the situation of bullying to keep going.
What do you do if bullying gets physical? If there are any adults around, yell, "Leave me alone!" in the hope of getting some help from one of them. Then there's the possibility we all have to consider. What would I do if I was physically assaulted and there was no one to help? Fighting back is a terrible idea. It could escalate the violence and get you in trouble as well. Another option is to put your hands up to protect yourself and run. Get out of there as soon as you can.
Remember, being bullied doesn't mean that there's something wrong with you. The person who bullies is the one with the problem.
No kidding. The only way they can feel important is to be mean to other people. Sad, huh?
People who bully do it for all sorts of reasons. Some don't really like themselves very much. They could be jealous of you. Some people who bully have a low self-esteem, but a lot feel great about themselves. And they think they have every right to harass other people. Others who bully do it as a defense to being bullied. Some people join in just to go along with the leaders who bully.
No one deserves to be bullied. Bullying others can be against the law. Stealing money is theft. Blackmailing others is extortion. Physically hurting someone is assault.
Take care of yourself. Avoid being alone. Stay with the group. Stand up for yourself or a friend. And don't be afraid to tell. Sometimes that's the only answer.